Bonjour, Johuinas of Mess. Judy, it is Thursday. It is cloudy, so Satunja no wager. And today we're gonna continue to talk on the part. It is a part 2. I need to scrub, and every time I scrub, when it rains, it becomes like that. So it's partially upstairs. Ugh. Okay, back to the story at hand. So yesterday I did say about opportunity. No, it's along the line of circumstances and consequences, like choices. All right, choices that I've made, and depending on the opportunity. Not all opportunities are created equal, and most of the time, right? Just a small little recap. Opportunity comes when you have to make a very important choice. It is. And for me, for yesterday, I wanted to buy a season pass. It is cheap, $2.99. That is the local hill. If I want to go a little bit further, it's about almost 800, right? Obviously the 800 it's too much. I can't deal with that. And to top it off, the transportation is about $40 to get to the mountain. So obviously I am not in a financial position to do that for the next winter season. However, being said, it won't be a mistake. It won't be a mistake because of one critical thing, and that is time. You can't put a price on commute. Okay, the less commute you can get between areas of interest, the better. So for example, how do I reword this? Because if I want to go to the mountains, if I commute less than half an hour to get there, perfect, right? Perfect. Obviously with public transport, it's about roughly an hour in total. That is in total about an hour-ish, which is, in my opinion, I think it's okay. Financial wise, it's not that expensive. If I go on a weekday, it's like $6. But no, I don't think it's $6. It's definitely more than 5, less than 10. Okay, that's return. Yeah, no, it is. It's about $7, $8. Okay, cool. That's number one fact. That's the number 2 factor. Number 1 is still, you can't really put a price on commute time. The less I spend time to commute, the better. Regardless how I see it. Yeah, that applies everywhere. Like if I want to commute to work every day, and if I used to spend at least an hour driving. That's per way. So 2 hours gone just like that. You can't get back those time. Okay, you really can't get back time like that. If it's once in a blue moon, once a month, that's alright. Once a week, that's okay-ish. So in this case, it makes more financial sense to get the cheaper one, which is what I did. And now, the consequences, because as you know, it is unemployment for me. And that is bad. That is bad because every single dollar now matters. Would it bite me in the end? I don't know yet. One of the biggest thing is because this is for next year, and we are in March, which means I can only utilize the pass in the next minimum 10 to 11 months later. And this is important because on one end, it's not too expensive. And I did my math already. It takes, if I go to the mountain, like just without the season pass, it's about $80. So technically it's actually cheap, right? It's cheap. And talking about that, I want to go to this weekend. This weekend I want to go to the mountains again. Yep, I think I'm all okay. Today, I could have went today, but yeah. So that's that. Is it a hefty price to pay? That remains to be seen because I've worked out my budget. It looks it's not green, okay? It's not green. That means if it's green in the clear, easy decision. And that's why these are some of the decisions that I have to make, which is a little tough. Not the toughest one, right? It's a little tough, which is okay, which is good. That's why I can put it into the vlog. And like I said, if it's a life and death situation, if you spend that money and then you cannot eat, which is life and death, you can't pay rent, that is bad. That is absolutely bad. And this is the most important point for today's vlog, is that a lot of people, what they do is they spend money that they don't have. And how they do it? Credit card and loans. And that's why I have to put a very, very strong, not say PSA, but an important thing is this: if you have to make choices like this that involves with, you know, getting loans, personal loan, or personally I don't recommend personal loan at all, right? If you have to borrow money, actually, as best as you can, don't borrow. But if you reach to that, if you are scraping rock bottom, then obviously you have to ask for help, right? So family and friends, it's okay-ish, but that is if and only if you have the discipline to not get into that position. That's all. That's the main thing. That's why this one is very, very important, because the consequences can be bad down the road if it's uncontrolled. And that's how people get into into debt in general, because of credit cards, spending money that they don't have. Well, with that being said, I think today's vlog will be a little, hopefully it's a little juicy, not say juicy, it is a little juicy. I hope you learned something from it. Je du rêve de